What's going on, guys? Phil here from Phil's Craft Corner. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm doing pretty well. As you can tell, the sound and the room, things are a little bit different. I've just moved house, and this is the room that I'm going to have as my workshop slash office for my laser cutter, my 3D printers, and my actual PC. They're all going to be in this room. And just over that side, I'll show you in a second, there's a garage that I'm going to have my messy stuff. So got an Oliver. Hi, Ollie. My cat. So yeah, he's just barged himself into his room. So obviously you might see him more while I'm doing work. So yeah, just over that side I have a garage where I'm going to do my messy stuff, which is going to be the table saws and the CNC machine, routing, my scroll saw, all that is going to be in here too. So I'm getting rid of my workshop but moving everything here into two different rooms, which should hopefully help with cleanliness and productivity. So show you quickly around the room. It's completely empty for now, but I'll show you where everything I'm planning to go. Alright, so this is going to be the room. This is where I've just been stood. So this is going to be my main wall where I do all my talking. I'm going to have possibly my logo, and there's a lot of space there to display items. Probably have some better lighting coming from the top to stop the shadows on the wall, because the bulb is just here, and obviously that's going to create a lot of shadows on this wall, which we don't want. Doesn't look as good, but the lighting here is much better than the old room I had. As you see, there's been some damp previously in the top corners, but I think because this was previously flats, through that door is another bathroom. We've got 3 full bathrooms in this house, so through that door is a bathroom. Whoever's stayed in here, they've had showers and stuff in there without having any ventilation, so all the steam and stuff's gathered up the top and caused condensation, which shows as damp and things like that, but it's not damp. I've checked it, it's fine. Just need to repaint. Obviously these 2 side walls are black. I want to repaint them to something lighter. This brick one at the back I'm alright with, it's not too bad. So that's probably going to stay. Over this side, this is a separate consumer unit as well, which goes for this part. There's 3 consumer units in this property, so one at the front which does most of the building, and then this part back is an extension. The garage has its own consumer unit, which is excellent because it means the power in there is done properly and it's not just an extension lead, so to speak. That consumer unit does in this room, and possibly feeds the garage as well, not too sure, but yeah, in the garage it does feed through with an armoured cable going all the way across and conduit, and then there's a consumer unit in there, so that's properly fed, which is great. Don't know why there's a water pipe there, but there is. So here I'm going to have my computer desk on that wall, and then obviously I could put a few shelves above with materials on. Just on that side of the radiator probably is going to be my laser. I'm going to build the table up so the laser is probably at the height of the radiator. I'm in the shadow. Because at the minute it's quite low down and I have to bend down to get to it. So hopefully I can build a platform that the water chiller and the air pump can go underneath, then blaze on top, and I can get in there. Possibly keeping these 3D printers here. These shelves are normally what I keep my laser material on. Ollie's going to be very upset about that because I like sitting on these shelves, as you can see. These are going to get attached to the wall with the clamps. So these are the clamps that go around the bars and attach them to the wall to stop them wobbling, because as you can see the Sidewinder one is a bit of a wonk because the floor's not perfectly level, but that can be fixed. I might put these 2 shelves together and then put a big piece of wood across the top. Don't know, maybe. And then like I say, that back wall is going to be where I'm going to be doing my talking pieces and possibly taking some photographs. I might have a fold down table on that wall. So you're probably not going to see that when I'm talking, but then I can flip it up. I can use that as a workbench, which would be ideal because I'll need a place to take photos, I'll need a workbench to assemble things, and I will also need a workbench to package and weigh parcels, so that's probably going to be here. So yeah, let's head from through to the garage, and I'll show you that workspace too. Alright, so this is the garage. This is the main access. This door is damaged and I don't think the landlord's going to want to replace it, but that's fine. What I want to do is I want to block off that whole section and properly insulate in here because it's quite cold at the minute. And obviously wood being stored in here, it's not going to do great if the air's cold and damp. It's going to absorb that and it's not going to be great. So there's probably enough space for a full car. I'm stood at the back and there's quite a lot of distance there, so should be alright with my messy stuff in here, with the dusty stuff, so it should be enough. But I am going to have to optimise the space. Like I said, in here we have our own consumer unit. There's a separate circuit for the lights and sockets, which at the minute there's only those two sockets, but as you can see from the wiring across the top, it just goes to there. It's perfectly fine. We can probably add more, so I can probably loop in, put another set of sockets in there, and then two there and there, and maybe another one on here, and that'll give you plenty to work with. Obviously all these sockets aren't going to be used at the same time, so it's fine. It's all going to work off the same thing. So this bench is probably going to go. All these bits and pieces that were left here from previous tenants are probably going to go, and we'll sort out in here, and it should be good. Should be fine. I'm thinking of putting like a hanging rack at the top, and then I can slide my sheet material up there, keep it completely out of the way. Maybe. We'll see. It might be a workbench that stays over there that I can slide full sheets underneath. So yeah, I'll get some measurements when I'm doing stuff, and then you can see this grow and evolve into my workshop. If that's what you want, then yeah, if you like to follow along, then let me know. Hit that like button if you want to see what's going on. Subscribe and it will notify you when I upload new videos and stuff. So yeah, all good fun. I will catch you guys in the next video, which should hopefully be me setting up the laser in the new workshop. So thanks for watching. I'll see you then.